material level healing and soul level healing. So what we've just described is that there are two different aspects of life that we remember when there's something we can't handle. The trauma itself and the way we protect ourselves from the trauma. Now what we have to talk about is that this happens on two levels. The first level is anything that happens in any lifetime. That's called material level trauma. If I hit you or kick you or cut off your head or put a curse on you or whatever, that is in the material worlds. The way we protect ourselves also is in the material worlds. So that's called material level trauma. That's one level. But there's another kind of trauma called soul level trauma. And it works exactly the same way, but on a whole different level. And in this case, the cause is not something that happens in your lifetime. It's something that's built into the system. The cause is our fear of non-existence. So as soon as we become limited to become who we truly are, would be to cease to exist. And from a place of duality, from a place of identifying with something limited, the one thing we never want to become is who we truly are. So for us, becoming embodied in part by becoming limited is a trauma structure. And the way we actually protect ourselves from becoming who we truly are is to identify with something limited. But of course, as with all trauma structure, which we will talk about in our next video, several things happen. And the first one that happens is that there are negative beliefs that we identify with. So as a way of protecting ourselves, first I say I'm limited. I'm an I as opposed to everything. But second I say I'm limited in a way that's negative. And we will be talking about the Enneagram more, but the way I limit myself is to say I'm ordinary. And if I'm ordinary, there's something wrong with me. And so I go out of the frying pan of non-existence to a limited identity that protects me from non-existence called a limited I that I see in a negative way. In my case, I'm ordinary and therefore defective. And then I have to protect myself from the protection by compulsively needing to be special. Except for one thing, of course, which is the protection which I so compulsively try to create in my life also profoundly limits me. Because I never truly get to feel special. Because I'm trying to be special in order not to experience something else, which is that I'm ordinary. And I experience that I'm ordinary in order to try to not experience something else, which is that I'm boundaryless, dimensionless, infinitely expanding spaciousness. And ironically, of course, that's what we call